Good morning. You can clearly see it's still very early and I'm not the biggest morning person. However, I had a very good night's sleep last night. Insert my aura stats in here. But otherwise, it's 8 a.m. now. Finished breakfast. I've got my cup of coffee here. The only thing that gets me out of bed every morning. It's currently Friday, final work day of the week. It's also Valentine's Day today, but I'm gonna start my morning like I always do when I'm working from home, and that is doing an hour of studying before I log on to work. So 8 to 9 is normally my early crunch time to get ahead of my studying for my exam. I probably have in either March or April, depending on how I get on. This is what I'm gonna do now. Enjoy my coffee and let's see what the day is bringing us. I'm done with calls for Friday, so I'm not sure if it's just me, but I do have jumpers that I can only kind of like wear at home, but then I also have a couple of jumpers that I can wear on client calls. But now that my calls are over, I switched into like my cozy jumper, and I'm gonna use my lunch break today to get outside, even though the sun is nowhere to be seen. That's fine. I'm gonna put on a couple of layers since it's still very much freezing and winter in London. I'll grab a coffee because I normally do that as a Friday treat. Also, I just want to be able to push through the afternoon and be able to log off at 5 so I can head to my workout class later, but that's the plan. I might grab lunch on the go today as well. Let's see what the coffee shop has in store. Really looking forward to A, go outside, B, move my body. So let's get bundled up. Work is finally done. It's 5:10 now and I'm actually just got ready and dressed for Pilates. I'm taking the 80 minutes heated class, which is always a challenge but also such a good workout to finish the work week. Got my water ready and everything so I can step back out again. Also, I think this is the first time ever I'm heading to this Pilates class when it's not pitch black dark outside, which kind of excites me. So spring is coming. This is also my absolute favorite class of the week. So even though I'd say 6 to 7:20 isn't the most convenient time on a Friday, but fantastic instructors, so definitely worth it. Back from my heated Pilates class, which was so much needed tonight. It just always helps me to kind of close off the work week and to work out, come back home, even though it's a place I work during the day, but then it's officially the weekend. I also need to desperately throw out my flowers tomorrow, one step at a time. It's past 8 p.m. now and I'm really hungry. So I'm gonna get cooking. I'm making Greek orzo pasta tonight. It's a new dish I never tried, but let's see. Also, I've only started doing heated Pilates classes probably 3-4 months ago. I think think I started late autumn. For the first few times, I feel really, really good during and after the class, but the next morning I feel horrible. I have a headache, I feel dizzy, and I'm not sure how I only realized like 2 months in. I don't hydrate enough afterwards since it's 40 degrees, 80 minutes long, so I'm obviously sweating loads. I'm gonna put one of these electrolyte tabs into a liter of water and I'm gonna sip on it. I don't like protein powder or any other supplements, so even these like subtle taste of lemon infused water makes me gag, but I think that's what I have to do. I haven't found any unflavored tabs yet. Let's get cooking. I'm halfway through the movie I'm watching and I always need a sweet treat. I'm trying to eat less sugar, but not no sugar. God, that looks burned. I made some banana bread yesterday. I think I'm gonna have us then top it with yogurt, banana, some honey maybe. So let's make a sweet treat. A little bit later and I finished dinner, finished the movie I was watching, also had time to redo my nails, even though you probably can't see it. It's like a nice lilac-y color, and I also finally got the chance to unpack my new little mic. I'm actually not sure if you can hear me right now because I haven't done extensive testing yet, but I hope I don't need to re-record this entire clip, and the light here is green, so fingers crossed it actually works. This is actually the first ever purchase I made in order to make videos, even though technically I used my MX points for it, but that's besides the point. What I wanted to talk about before heading to bed is I got 2 very interesting books recently, because one of my newest resolutions this year is to kind of gather better or intensify my knowledge when it comes to history. I was never the kid being interested in history, and I just think it's such a broad general topic and there are certain things you just should know about. So I bought 2 books that seem to be a bit funnier, hopefully helping me increasing my general knowledge about history. The first one being Fake History, 10 Great Lies and How They Shaped the World by Otto English. I haven't started it, but the subchapters are: the royal family is German, curry comes from India, Britain could have lost the war. Let's see how this one will be. I'll report back if it's actually interesting or not. And the one I'm currently reading is Unruly by David Mitchell. It's a history of England's kings and queens, and as I am living in London, I think I could increase my knowledge of England's kings and queens. I'm 100 pages in right now and it's kind of entertaining if you ask me. The author also put a lot of thoughts into certain subchapters, because the next one I'm going to read is 1066, A Shit Year for William. So far I'm enjoying it. I'm learning new certain historic figures. Am I gonna remember it after half a year? We'll see. But as for now, I'm gonna enjoy reading this book. That will be it for my working from home Friday. I hope you enjoyed the video and see you soon. I also hope that we do have a audio recording in this clip.